you, so tell my friends that I'll be over here. Oh, here. Oh, I ask myself, what am I doing here?
Yeah, hello, that's right. My name's Matthew, and welcome back to the channel. We are here at Knockhill Racing Circuit. Now, I was gonna come here for the BTCC, and I will attend next year, but I won't be filming it because of copyright reasons and such. Understandable. But we're here for the intake show, which was formerly known as the Paul Walker Tribute. Let's see what we've got in the actual show itself. So without any further ado, let's get on with it. Right, so what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going through all the cars within the show, then I'm going to go down and look at what's down at the track. Now, I should point out that someone from the Eastside Cruisers, I was going to attend to put my car in this actual show. Remember, the Eastside Cruisers invited me to come down here. I think his name was Mike. Shout out. He invited me to come down here and be at a stand at the Eastside Cruisers. However, I've never put my car in a show before, so I don't know how it's done. So probably next year I'll probably put my car in this show next year, maybe any other show. So if anyone here is watching that knows how to do it, if you know the steps, then let me know in the comments below. Starting off with this lovely EP3. I even seen another EP3 here, and I think I can already tell the difference. That, like, I don't know if this might be Japanese or UK spec. Gonna hazard a guess UK spec, because the look of that white end down there, that looks to be more Japanese spec. Speedometers are miles an hour. He might have changed now, however. And yes, we did see it is turbocharged. I did bring 3 batteries, and that's because I noticed in my videos I've never managed to use all of my batteries. Like, if you'd seen my previous video, the behind the scenes portion of it at the very start, you'd seen the amount of batteries I got for this camera. That was just in case I was to run out of battery. What I didn't know when I first got this camera is how long the batteries actually last, and they can last, like, I only need to use like what, 2, maybe 3 batteries, so something about this. Now this EP3, it's a pre-facelift. Pre-facelift, but it does look like a genuine JDM. Yep, kilometers an hour. I thought that. It is a Japanese import, and yep, indicator slope. Yes, it is the JDM variant. I thought that. Absolutely stunning. You can immediately see the difference, but that one look like that first one down there. That's UK. This is Japanese spec. Japanese, they come with like what? Nice wee body kits from standard, probably newer wheels, probably bigger brakes. This Accord rocking TEs. Good choice. Don't know, is this Did I feature this in the performance show video? I can't remember. Right, time to move on from the Hondas and look at these classics. JBA, never heard of them. What is this? A JBA Falcon Plus 2? You can read that. Moving on. Scottish Kit Car Club. Those throttle bodies, man. Rather lovely looking engine. I'll give you a little sneak peek on what's out on the track. More on that later. This thing. Okay, well first. K-van. Honda Spike, is it? Very obscure, these kind of K cars. We don't usually get them up here. It's nice to see that more K cars are actually coming out. But this, what is this? In the Red Bull livery. Is this like a custom Dakar or something? Interesting. Three different versions of the MR2 here. My favourite version of the MR2, the one I'll probably definitely will have. I think this might be the original MR2. Don't quote me, feel free to correct me, but I believe this is the original MR2 and the most recent MR2, my least favourite. Somehow I missed this. Is it X5 or X6? Oh no, I think it's an X6, isn't it? No, it's an X6, it's got that cove. I know I've covered the JPCC's cars a lot recently on this channel this year, so we'll quickly go through them again for this video, just real quick. I know I've covered them a lot, and I don't think they need a lot more coverage than this on the channel by just looking at them, so I think at some point I need to get in contact with the owners and probably get a good old review down. I don't think I'll be able to get a drive-in review because I've only been driving for like what, a year, coming up to 2. I will need a bit more driving experience behind me in order to be trusted to drive something like this Stygia here, for an example. Oh, and this van was at Cleanfest and somehow I didn't notice this. Ferrari centre caps. Get a better look at the inside now that it's not dark. The return of the Panda MR32. Not a big fan of Vauxhalls, but the work that's gone into this. For the owners watching, I'd like to ask you, is this actually paint or is it a wrap? And if it's paint, what kind of paint is it? If you don't mind me asking. So I'm a big sucker for midnight purple, but this kind of purple blend also kind of works as well. And like the smoked out tail lights. Never would have thought I would be giving a Vauxhall some kind of light on my channel, but here we are. And here, yes, not ignoring the ST on rotoforms, but a genuine, finally a genuine R33 GTR. This is dream car levels. This is my dream car right here. So this might get thumbnail spot. We'll have to wait and see, because it is my dream car at the end of the day. It used to be the Bugatti Veyron. Now it's this. 100%. Specifically, I would like, yeah, it is the V-spec here. So specifically, I would like the Nismo specifically, I would like the Nismo LM GTR, the only GTR that's rear-wheel drive, but only one of them exists at Nissan and sometimes at the Nismo Amore factory. So if Nismo's watching this, probably not, but if by any chance they are, and if someone, and if they're not, then can someone at least try and get their attention to this? Can they make, if they haven't already, I don't know if they've made it, but can they make a body kit replica that replicates the Nismo LM for the R33 GTR? And can you also make an engine crate for the Nismo LM, if that's possible? I don't know if that's already been done. I need to take a look and see if that's been done, but I don't think so. But otherwise we'll be seeing more Nismo LM GTR replicas. But and the subtle 911 Porsche, the Porsche that's of my generation, the 911 I grew up with, one of the max power Peugeots returns. See if I can get a better look, because in the last video I was a little bit rushed for time because I had to go and get my car serviced. If it were me, I would have an Xbox back here and just play Forza, but that or maybe a PS2, so that we could probably play, I don't know, maybe Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2, probably a little bit of Most Wanted 05. the EP3 also makes a return. Familiar face on the channel, I see. Is this maybe a sign that you want a review in for this? Perhaps one day I can try and review some of your cars, like with Farsline Daily and that. Maybe one day, but it can't be as of right now. I need more driving experience behind my back. I need more driving experience under my belt before I can review some of your cars, so maybe one day. Wait a second, look what I see here. The original Skyline GTR, the Hakusuka, or how you meant to say it, Hakuska. Wow, I would have thought I'd have to go to Japan or California to see one of these.
I told the guy to inspect it on the Japan side.
Right, so this might be tied with the R33 for thumbnail spot.
It's the attainable dream car.
It's not going to be another one anyway.
No. You say that, I was at a show up in Aberdeen last year and there was a poodle version.
What?
Oh, you couldn't believe it.
What a rare sight to see here in Scotland. What a rare sight. And yet I thought the RX-7 was rare. I think this might be the first Hakusuka I've ever seen. Right. Let's now head down to the other side and see what we can capture on the other side. Then we'll make our way to the track. I think we'll set. I could set maybe. I think I'll probably set at Taylor's. I think could set at Duffus. I might make my way to Duffus, but we'll have to wait and see. You know what? I suppose I could try and replicate the sound of this. Could I just say, the tunes that Knockhill was playing and the tunes that Red Bull was playing, just standing here, just that wee bit, just kind of, I don't know, just kind of worked, it kind of clashes a bit, kind of works well. Would make for good remix. If someone can remix that, you know what, well, obviously the tune that Knockhill was just playing, we obviously know what that tune is, but whatever that tune is that Red Bull was playing, maybe try and see if we can mishmash that together.
I always say Cruella de Vil, but the remain has an Instagram.
Yeah, this show did used to be known as the Paul Walker Tribute Show, and I am missing it. I am missing the Paul Walker Tribute aspect of it. None of the Paul Walker cars are here. I was at Halford's in Falkirk yesterday and I did see this. So good to see it closer up and to get it on camera. Pause for a sec. I just noticed something there. So can we go ahead and rewind that clip just so I can get a still of it? Right here. That number on the door. 666. Yikes. That's a demonic number, mate. Hope nothing bad happens. I do love that massive rear wing, despite the fact, well, unless it's all-wheel drive, which could be. I mean, this generation of Focus was originally going to be all-wheel drive, then they scrapped it and just put it front-wheel drive. So unless it's all-wheel drive, it's not really putting down any downforce, and therefore some of you might go and say, rise up, but I'm not, because it's whether or not it puts downforce or not and creates more drag, it does still look very nice, and I do still appreciate it. Oh, sorry. Alright.
Full turbo. My car, yeah. How much cost it? 580. Yeah, 580. So current world record holder for pump fuel. So it's a normal 1.6, but we've overloaded 1.8. So oversized pistons and everything. So
Classic tune, love it. And now it's time to play a game of What's Inside Your Car. On this week's episode, we got Dominic Toretto, Vin Diesel, Groot, sitting on the dashboard. Some say he invented the t-shirt, and when he gets fired from a job, he doesn't get on the floor and cry like a little baby, like what Vicky Guerrero did here in that one episode on SmackDown. Also, some say he is the Stig, but he isn't. In fact, he is the Stig's Scottish cousin.
That's why it comes to the factory. This doesn't look right, you know what I mean?
Well, we've got three tunes playing at once here. We've got tunes coming for that stand here. We've got tunes coming for, I think, that Focus. And then we've got tunes provided by Knockhill. Not really a good way to make a remix. Love the BBSs. I like the whole livery. And don't really know who it is, but respect anyway.
Noisy one that's playing all the music. Yeah, so it's a 595 Competitor Zone. So yeah, it's lovely to drive.
And what do you go for? Do you go for detailing, styling, you in-car entertainment? Where do you sit? Under the engine bay, is that what you're looking at?
So everything's done. Engine bay, music, the whole shebang, interior, yeah, all done.
And your club members, are they as kind of, I was going to say as mad as you, are they as keen as you? That's the right way of looking at it.
Well, yeah, because I think that's why we really founded the club, because everybody
I suppose that they're filming all that down there, so I'll probably provide a link to the Knockhill channel and probably maybe a link to
Find your club.
today's session at Knockhill down in the description.
And we're on Instagram.
I was hoping you were going to say Instagram. That's my favourite of the three there. My kids are
What about
TikTok. I'm not
YouTube?
quite
What about
TikTok,
YouTube?
I'm getting there,
Come
but,
on. Voted best on stand.
Sample Team Mini here. There's all the parasol. There's a fridge. There's a couple of deck chairs as well, so I'm going to have a quick seat of deck chair, Dave, and hopefully I'll rip it up. We've got an announcement we need to do very quickly here. Somebody's parked the car in the wrong place. So it's a badly parked car. If you own AV09JFE, that's okay. Let's try the phonetic code. Alpha Victor 09 Juliet Foxtrot Echo. I think I nailed that actually the first time.
Not
Move
me.
the car from the main gate as soon as you can, please. AV09JFE. Your car's at the main gate. Can you please return to it? Actually, ASAP. You may have left the engine running, so it's probably wise you go back to that. Now.